a beautiful padstow. As you can see, I am going to do sun salutations on beautiful beach, so I hope you enjoy the scenery. I'm going to talk you through them. I'm going to demo and guide. Sun salutations it's expected that you know them already, so when they were doing some sun salutations, people look a bit puzzled and it can be a little bit scary, but they're not. It's absolutely fine. So I'm going to talk you through it bit by bit. I'm going to start with the modified version. I'll do it on the right and the left side, and then I'll go into the full. I like to call this the cardio part of yoga because it really gets the heart racing, builds the heat. Particularly good if you're doing yoga for weight loss, to incorporate sun salutations into your practice. And the key would be to up the rounds you do and how quick you do it. So, but don't push yourself, just do what you can. Start off with 1 or 2 and then gradually building your strength and stamina. You really will feel the heat. Also, when I've done this with people before, some have actually said that the modified is actually harder than the full, but I'll let you be the judge of that. Okay, so we're going to start with the modified version. So we're going to stand at the tops of our mats, feet as close together as possible. Nice straight spine. And then you're just going to have a gentle bend in the knees and you're just going to walk your hands down your body. Okay, so we're going to start with taking our left leg back. So we've got a nice box pose here. And then the left leg is going to join. So you're in tabletop. Following that, our forearms come down to the mat, followed by the rest of our body. Forehead down to the mat. Then lifting up into Sphinx pose, and then lowering down, and as you do, sliding those hands back under the elbows, and then pushing up and back into Child's pose. Just 1 breath, and then back up into tabletop. Now, as this is the modified version, I urge you to guide the right leg back to the front of the mat. Stay there for a breath. Left leg joins the right. Nice forward fold here. And then just really gently unfurling, walking those hands up the body. And just rounding those shoulders into Tadasana. Okay, so that's the modified on the right. I'm going to do the same on the left side. Okay, so we're going to meet at the top of our mat, feet together as close as possible. Then we're going to flow through. So, gentle bend in those knees, walking those hands down. And this time the left leg is going to go back to create that box pose. Right leg's going to join, so you're in tabletop. Forearms down on the mat, rest of the body then follows. Forehead kisses the mat. And then you're going to lift up into Sphinx. Nice wide fingers here. And then forehead back down to the mat. And then sliding those hands back under the elbows. Pushing up and back into Child's pose for 1 nice deep breath. And then back up into tabletop, and then just guiding that left leg to the top of the mat. Nice box pose again. Right leg's going to join, and then you're going to gently unfurl, keeping that micro bend in those knees, unfurling, rounding those shoulders, and then Tadasana. Okay, so that is the modified version. I'm now going to show you the full, or the more advanced version, and I'll let you be the judge of what you think is easier. Okay, so for the full version, standing at the top of our mats, and we're just going to bring our hands up above our head, micro bending those knees just to protect those joints, and then swan dive down to the mat. You're going to take your right leg back, equestrian pose, fingertips on the mat, lifting those shoulders nice and proud. And then the left leg's going to follow, but you're going to go straight up into a plank. And now this next bit is like a 3-step crocodile pose. So the knees are going to lower to the mat, untuck the toes, followed by your neck and shoulders, just leaving your belly in the air, and then your belly's going to follow third, and then you're going to push yourself up into cobra, keeping those hip bones on the mat if possible. And then you're going to push up and back into downward facing dog. Then you're going to step that right leg through, equestrian on fingertips, nice and proud, open up that heart. And then the left leg joins the right, and then you're just going to unfurl, a nice mountain pose, hands together above your head, and then a nice mini back bend at the top for good measure. And then hands back down by your side. I'm going to do the same again on the left side. So, feet together as close as possible, arms up above your head, and a nice deep swan dive to your mat. And this time our left leg is going back into equestrian, fingertips on the mat, nice and proud. and then the right leg is going to go back into your plank pose. You don't have to hold it for long. Then you're going to do your 3-step crocodile. So knees are going to lower to the mat, untuck the toes, followed by the neck and shoulders, and then tummy comes last. And then you're going to push up and back into cobra, keeping those hip bones on the mat. And then you're going to push up and back into downward facing dog. Stepping that left leg to the top of the mat, equestrian, fingertips on the mat, nice open heart, open shoulders. And then the right leg is going to join the left. Keeping a micro bend in those knees, we're just going to gently unfurl, hands up above to the sky, mini back bend, and then hands back down by your side. So obviously if you're new to this and are just getting to grips with it, then obviously pause where necessary, keep repeating. Like I said, just start with 1 or 2 rounds, remembering to do the right and the left side. And if you're doing this for general cardio fitness, it's a warm up before your main practice, or particularly yoga for weight loss, then do up the rounds. I'd say advanced would be maybe 5 or 6 rounds and trying to up the speed at the same time. I'm feeling a little bit warmer now. Heartbeat's nice and ready to continue a workout. Let me know what you think, and if you have any requests of what you'd like to see me talk through, I'd be happy to oblige. Thank you, and goodbye from Plato.